accents. All right, it's live, and I'm going to probably read some poetry. I always write a poem when I'm in the shower. I just took a shower, so I want to see if I can write a little bit of what I just had going on in my head. Let me pull up my files. Oh, hello. Thank you for joining. How are you today? I'm just trying to pull up some of my poems. Very much willing to do a prompt. Let's see. I'm going to read one of the poems that I wrote this week that didn't get published. Quietly. All right. Oh, awesome. All right, let me read this one. Then there's that gives me the perfect one to read. That idea. This one I think I wrote on day 4 or 5 of the poetry marathon that I'm doing right now, but I sent it in late, so it didn't go up on the page. What did I call it? I think I called it Searching for a Photo. Okay. A photo in the garden where my eyes couldn't catch the light dancing through oak branches. Your hand rests on the fat of my waist, and we walk the brick path to stand in the place where we echoed an incantation 4 whole times for whole times. That's one version of it. That's not the one I sent. How long until you're going to work? You're already there? Let's see. Let me go to. I'm on. Yep, I'm on a live right now. 5 minutes. Oh, well, that was a short one. So I want to read a different version of it because I know I changed it. But there was a little girl that went missing in my town this week or last week, and I wrote a bunch of poems about her, but I didn't send any of them until today, I think. Oh, no, that's not true. I wrote a bunch, but none of them have gotten posted yet. And I wanted to kind of get that together. Let's see. Do you write poetry? Oh, and thank you. Awesome. Do you share on your page? One thing that I'm going to do for the poetry marathon is at the end of the month, we're going to do a cento together, which is one of my favorite types of poems to write, where you just take lines from other people's poems and kind of collage them together in a way that works really well. So I'm going to end up putting all of our or lines from all of our poems together into our very last poem, which is a cento. And I want to do one before that though. Um, but I want to do it with people who aren't famous poets. I think I do them with more famous poems and famous poets, but I want to do one with just like people who I'm kind of in community with. So if you have some, I would love to, read and see if I can put something together. That'd be fun. In a slow spot. Ooh, I get that. I think I was doing good until I until I joined this marathon, and then I started feeling a lot of pressure, and that pressure and that anxiety is kind of messing with me in a way I didn't think it was going to. Um, but that's why I think, for me, I think usually when I'm stuck like that, I go to a form, especially like a golden shovel or a cento, where you can kind of take inspiration from somebody else. That helps me, or even taking a phrase or a term or something and turning it. So, like I said, I was going to write yesterday about bouncing back from pregnancy, which is something that people write a lot about or talk a lot about. So, I wanted to write about bouncing, not bouncing, not bouncing back, maybe rolling or flattening or something. I don't know. I haven't done that yet, but that's a prompt that I gave myself, and I'm hoping to try and write about that soon. Let's see if I can find the other poem that I had written. Yeah, like I'm not bouncing back. I'm not bouncing at all. There's no bounce here. But I also just don't like that phrase, anyways. Like, why do you need to go back? We're going forward. I don't need to bounce back. I don't need to do nothing back. So, I called it Heat Advisory. I'm reading the first drafts because I don't really know where I put my other drafts, but I'm going to read this one, Heat Advisory, that I wrote about this little girl. Um, where is it? Here it is. Heat Advisory. If a child goes missing in your town, you want to know their age. If they are not a tween or teen, you wonder where they were last seen. If it wasn't a public place, you want to see their face. When you see their face, you'll see you, or your children, or childhood, and your mother, father, and neighbors. If you are 4 and it's summertime and you are missing, you may be talking to the walls, which represent the whole world, which somehow changed and you're wandering. And somehow is your son now. Someone is your son now. Someone not your son before. And you can feel us, all praying, searching, chattering about you. But you can't place our voices or the breeze from our exhales. But if you're 4 and it's summertime in South Carolina and you're missing it all, the heat, the chickens, the candy, the heat of our friction against your son, you will give us all pause. From the specks of truth, the fire in our bellies that speaks and flickers and flames and frames a picture too blurry to label. Some of us will will ourselves to make all the intangibles material. Oops, where'd it go? Cards, balloons, candles. Stop pretending childhood is a cradle, rocking gently, and remember that we are born to humans untested, in homes with closed doors, next to homes with closed doors, and it's Americanism at its finest to give ourselves a cookie, stuff our mouths full of crumbs, let it all crumble, and never say a word until the language has decomposed. I didn't mean it that way. I hope it is just ferment. But if a child goes missing in your small town, you can't just hope. You will turn the top, shake the jar, try to see what's really inside, all day, every day, until you know. And I wrote that before we knew that she wasn't missing at all, which is really sad. Really, really sad. But I guess it's probably been about 5 minutes, so you're probably about to work, I guess. But thank you so much for coming. I was really just trying to test the technology. I didn't expect anybody to show up. But thank you. I appreciate the energy. Is definitely, I definitely feel the energy. And let me know if you share some poetry. I'll try and keep up with what you're writing. But I'd love to see if you do share some poetry. If you just want to talk poetry or share some prompts, anything. I hope you have a good day. Thank you. Oh, am I not following you already? I thought I was following you. Follow. Does it say follow? Thank you. You too. Bye.